What if Sirius Black had raised Harry Potter? It's a question that changes everything we know about the boy who lived. Let's rewind the clock to that tragic night in Godric's Hollow. Sirius arrives moments after Hagrid, his heart shattered. But instead of giving Hagrid his motorcycle and chasing after Pettigrew, he does something different. He stands his ground. He convinces a grieving Hagrid that as Harry's godfather, he is the only one who can truly protect him. Dumbledore is hesitant, but with no proof linking Sirius to the betrayal, and Peter Pettigrew still hidden, he makes a choice that rewrites history. Harry is placed in Sirius Black's care. There's no cupboard under the stairs, no Dursleys, no decade of neglect. Instead, Harry's world is filled with magic, love, and stories of his parents. Sirius, though still mourning, pours every ounce of his energy into raising Harry. Remus Lupin becomes a constant, gentle presence, the calm, wise uncle, balancing Sirius's wild, adventurous spirit. Harry learns about the Marauder's mischievous deeds. He hears tales of his brave parents, and he's flying on a toy broomstick long before he can even properly walk. Life isn't perfect. Sirius is still a wanted man, always on the move, always looking over his shoulder. But through it all, Harry is loved. He's protected. He grows up confident, never learning to fear the magic inside him. By this upbringing means a completely different boy arrives at Hogwarts. This Harry isn't timid or in awe of the wizarding world. He's bold, with a healthy dose of his father's swagger and his godfather's rebellious streak. He still befriends Ron and Hermione, but he sees the magical world for what it is, flawed and complex. So when Draco Malfoy extends a hand of friendship on the Hogwarts Express, Harry politely declines. Not because he's intimidated, but because Sirius has already told him exactly what to expect from a Malfoy. The biggest change, however, comes much earlier than expected. Without Sirius locked away in Azkaban, the truth about Peter Pettigrew doesn't stay buried. One evening, a curious young Harry overhears the name Wormtail and asks about the fourth Marauder. The room goes silent. Sirius and Remus exchange a look, and the story spills out. They begin a hunt, leading to a dramatic confrontation years before it was ever supposed to happen. Pettigrew is found, exposed as the true traitor, and arrested. This single event sends shockwaves through the wizarding world. Not only is Sirius's name finally cleared, but Voldemort loses his most crucial servant, the one meant to help him return to power. The Second Wizarding War is delayed, perhaps even prevented entirely. Growing up with Sirius shapes Harry into a more emotionally secure and outspoken wizard. He questions authority, not out of teenage angst, but with genuine conviction. He might even become an Auror, not just to honor his father, but because it's a path he chooses for himself and Sirius. He finds his redemption not in a heroic death, but in the quiet, profound act of being a father. Harry Potter becomes the wizard he was always meant to be, not just because he survived, but because he was loved. So, what do you think the wizarding world would look like if Sirius had raised Harry? Let me know your favorite twist in the comments, and subscribe for more magical what-if stories.